check this out. Check this out. You see this house behind me over here? They thought they were working on that whole front of the house, of the wall. They thought it was okay for them to like start working at 5:30 in the morning on, what day was it? I think a Wednesday or Tuesday, one of those 2 days. I know, Wednesday or Tuesday, 5:30 in the morning. All you hear is giant heavy machinery, like big nail guns and stuff, hammers and stuff. Ugh. No, like, I went out there the next day as they were working. They weren't even working, they were just sitting around. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, so they work in the morning time, and then throughout the day they sit around and, you know, work hourly. They start that working hourly bull crap, you know? Like, is that their game? It's like, that's stupid. Just finish the job. Stop making so much noise. Oof. Crazy. But you know, about what we were talking about with Floyd Kaufman. Okay. I had to let the plane pass. It's too loud. But I'm glad we got YouTube. I'm really thankful for YouTube when it comes down to it. Because like when you think about it, we don't really have to face the same things that Floyd had to face. Floyd Kaufman. Because he went on you know, his own self-advertising way. Back then, they didn't have YouTube or a lot of video sharing platforms like they do today. And not only that, but back then, even when they did start making the video sharing platforms, it wasn't really something that you could become like easily or like plan famous on. What happened was like you would have to basically get a viral video. That was the only way of becoming famous on the old, it's cold, video. The cop passed and it's like a ghost breeze went by me. Like, what are you trying to tell me? I know this place. Anyways, so now, sorry, the cold wind got by. Now it's like you can pay for advertisement. You can use YouTube, you can use Rumble, you can use Kickstarter. There's so many apps we got. I'm not crying right now, it's just cold wind. It's freezing my eyeballs. Ugh. You know what, I find it weird that when I go out for these walks now, it's like whenever a cop passes, my eyes start to water. It's not a PTSD thing or anything like that. Yeah, you know, especially around here, you know, I had to step up and say, you all gotta get better cops, or this town's gonna actually really know what's up with them. Because I put up with so much crap with them when I was younger, like some weird crap. Luckily, like through my way of sharing the videos and the story out there amongst the town and online, they had no choice but to fire those cops. Rightfully so, because us young males, we were getting the worst of it around here, only because that was their type. Yeah, I told you, it's weird. But yeah, now we got bear cops, but still, like every time a cop car passes on my walk, my eyes start to water. You know, why would your eyes water? Okay, there may be wind getting in my eyes, but sometimes wind isn't getting in my eyes. So what's causing it? Well, let's think about it. What causes your eyes to water? Pepper spray. Now, okay, there comes a stinging sensation with pepper spray, right? Well, what if it's done to you so much in low doses that you over time get used to it? I feel like, honestly, every time a cop passes and I start having like watery eyes, I feel like they spray something at me. I know it sounds delusional, but trust me, it's wicked. When in small towns like this, it sometimes gets wicked. I might have done good, but still, I'm pretty sure they didn't get all the bad cops out of here. you know, just some so they can say, oh, you know, we tried. I hate that term, trying. I feel like trying is lying. Yeah, trying, there's no difference between trying and quitting. It's either do or don't. That's what I think. Either do or don't. You know, take care of the problem or don't take care of the problem. But you should have never admit or never think that you're trying. It would help a lot. Like, let's say, for example, let's say you're trying to exercise and make yourself healthy, you know? Well, do you try to what do? Do you tell yourself, I'm going to try to exercise or I'm going to do exercise, you know? If you make yourself do it, you take care of the problem and you get it done. Now, if you sit there and tell yourself, I'm going to try, most likely that's a lie. And, well, guess what? You just wasted your time. So, there's that. I hate that term, trying. I tried my best. No, if you tried your best, you would have got it done. For real. That's what your best is. You can do it, you do it. Now, of course, if it comes to something like, let's say I'm trying to make a goal for myself to jump over this sign right here. Okay? Now, I can't jump that high because I got bad knees. So, you might think, well, can't you say you tried to jump over the sign, but you can't because you got bad knees? No. I would say I failed at it. I couldn't do it. I didn't try it. Because if I tried it, I'd sit there and practice until, even though I have bad knees, I'd have enough muscle to do so. It's possible. So, either do or don't, you know? That's what I believe in. I don't believe in trying. And since this town tried, well, I'm not going to say thank you. Because you know what I did? If you want to use that, if the only time I'm going to use the term trying is this. I tried to avoid the cops when I was younger because around here, the cops were picking on little boys. They would abuse the little boys the most. They'd know that we wouldn't snitch as much as the young girls. So, yeah, that's what I tried. I tried to avoid the creeps. But you know what? Nah. I did avoid the creeps best I could. Best I could. I think I did a good job. And not only that, but I tried to help put a stop to it as I got older, you know? I exposed it for what it was, and they had no choice but to try. But now, as you can see, they tried. But now when are they going to admit they failed? You know? They didn't fully complete the job like they should have. Right now we're going to the store, make me some trail mix. I have an idea to make our own trail mix. And then get me some Sprite. Because I'm about to cause a riot. And if you don't want to cause a riot, just drink some Sprite. Yeah. Got our drinks. I'm going to be trying the new primes out there. Can't wait for that. And also I'll be making an energy drink with them, adding my favorite Monster Punch Lime. Yeah. I would add these cookies to my trail mix, but the thing is with these cookies, they dry up within 2 to 3 days. They're really good, but if you don't eat them within 4 days, they're not so good. We'll start our trail mix off with some goldfish, the snack that smiles back, goldfish. So we got Parmesan, Megabites. What's Megabites? Big and crispy, huh? Huh. Maybe Megabites. Although I don't know, I'm feeling like the original. Huh. Either Megabites or original. What do you all think I'm gonna grab? Oh, grab Megabites. I know some of you want me to make more, well, let me get out under the speaker. More, adventure vlogs. But as you can see, if I record at a place over 2 times in a day, they turn all the music on us YouTubers. It's sad that they do this to us. You know, they don't want us. They don't want us showing you like how to use money wisely. Basically, that's how you know it's a place like this. They try that trick. Now, if this music ain't copyrighted, great, awesome. But you gotta think about it, even if it's not copyrighted, which most likely it is because it's radio, but it's also because so I don't be able to tell you all, or you all, or the older people can't hear me saying, you know, wow, this price is this price is that high. That's outrageous. That's the point of that. I'm telling you folks, you gotta remember, Mafia bought out the CVS when it first started because they thought it was an easy way to basically sell drugs through the pharmaceutical side. Eventually, they cut out all the, you know, big top mafia people from the organization. But I still like, it's like, with these prices like this, an arm and a leg, think about it. When you gotta pay an arm and a leg for this, a cup of soup, $5. A half cup of soup, $4. An arm and a leg, like I said. Last time I was here yesterday, they talked about making this whole section right here, not this whole, well yeah, this whole like section right here behind me, all bread section. They're gonna add bread to CVS. I was like, dang. There's been a lot of times where I bought candy here or something that was like basically expired, tasting like sawdust, and they want to sell bread. I'm pretty sure they don't sell food that well. But then again, I don't know, because of gas prices, whatever is closest is most convenient. But they gotta fix these prices, man. Especially if they want to keep on continuing selling more and more stuff. I think they should at least think about the price gouging that they're doing, you know? It's like, what, are you gonna keep on just show the world how many things you could sell overpriced? Would you pay $10 for a box of cereal? I would. I can't. It's just too much for me. $10 for a ketchup. See, I told you all, $9 for a small bag of jerky. That ain't a big bag. That ain't even a medium-sized bag, it's a small bag. $9, would you pay that? It really sucks, you know, because I wish I could try out more of these foods. They got some interesting food to try out at times. Sometimes they'll have like, you know, brand new food before the grocery stores will have it. Or sometimes they'll have food that grocery stores aren't willing to stock. And so I'd like to try that stuff out, but for $10? Samurai nuts, they were pretty good. I think I might add one of them. Which one should I get though? I'm not gonna get the coated one, they're too crunchy. They got peanut regular ones without coating. That's cool. Probably go like that. Which one you out there I'm gonna grab? Nah, I'm gonna grab the red. Yeah, we need a can for our trail mix. I'm gonna be using a Pringles can because in these Pringles cans, they only fill up the chips to like up to here. So it's perfect, you know. I'll have the chips with the trail mix, and then we'll have the trail mix on top of the chips added to the trail mix, right? These were pretty decent. These were fire because they weren't as unhealthy as regular Takis, honestly. They have a lot less seasoning on them, which makes them a lot less damaging to the animal, of the NML, to the teeth. I don't know how to say it right. So yeah, we'll grab these. And then maybe some more peanuts. Some Takis peanuts. Or coated nuts. Ooh, these are the ones I want to try. Haven't tried these yet. How much are they? I don't know, there's no price tag. I just gotta hope they're cheap. So yeah, we'll be grabbing the Takis crisp. See here, we got goldfish, Takis chips, Takis nuts, and then we got samurai nuts. What else could I add to my trail mix? I think it's missing a bit of chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate the trail mix? Hey, that's the best thing about trail mixes. They're so varietyized that, you know, you might be able to find some awesome trail mix out there. Oh, speaking about trail mix, here's some trail mix right here, some chew mix. Chex Mix? I thought it said CHEW, like you're chewing on some. No, it's Chex, like checkers. So yeah, you got some Chex Mix right here. And as you can see, they this one, the honey one, it has like those sweet cookies in it, but none of them has chocolate. Our trail mix is gonna have chocolate, but then you could see, if you really look, there's other trail mix too. Well, that looks like only pretzel trail mix. The healthy ones sometimes they'll add chocolate to their trail mix. That's crazy, right? The cheap ones don't add the chocolate, but then the healthy ones are like, you know, you all deserve some health, some chocolate. You paid an extra $1, right? Figgy Pops. They look like liver. No way. JoJo's chocolate. I don't know, I was thinking about adding this healthy food to our trail mix. There's possibility. We might be, but it's dark chocolate. I only like regular chocolate. Dark chocolate's too, like, it's tart or bland. Ooh, Reese's Pieces. I think that'll be the best to add with the trail mix. Or mini Reese's. But then again, I don't really trust her. Like, last time I got these thin Reese's here, those were the ones that were, no, these vanilla thin Reese's. Those were the ones that were expired, tasting like sand. I don't want to go through that again. That was very sad to have my favorite candy taste bad. It's like a big hit to the face. I don't know what that, maybe some crunch. Those look good to add for our trail mix. I'm looking for like something that something that's like the size of a nut, a peanut, but chocolatey. I'm not sure what. Yeah, so I think our options are going to be M&M's or Whoppers. That's a good one. Or the Reese's Pieces. So either those three. Oh, here's a cheap one. Look at these. Oh, I'm not sure what to get though. Oh wait, 2 for $3. Okay, I get 2 of them. So we'll go with the Reese's and Whoppers. Oh, perfect. This is awesome to add to trail mix because they got that kind of inside texture that kind of reminds you of a peanut, or something like it. And yeah, some Reese's. Wait, are these the same? I hope they're the same. I'll take this new one. Alrighty, we got our trail mix and ready to go. Our drink for potion creating. Yeah, we're all set to go. Is it heavy? Oof. No, not really. A bit. But I'll just make it home fast. Now we're off to back in the cold till we make it home. Look at this truck. It's so big it needs 2 spaces apparently. I wonder if it's a storm chasing truck. It looks like it's like very heavy geared. Weird, right? I hope it needs 2 spaces because it's funny. It's like, I only seen that in movies when people park in 2 spaces, or on YouTube videos too. I've seen that where it's like, I never seen it in person though. That's the first time. I'm like, who would do that? Who would be an ass to do that? Apparently they would. Yeah, that's a white strawberry. For real. Oh, let me get out. A white strawberry. Wait, that's not a white strawberry. That's an albino strawberry. Right? I don't know. Do we got new berries? Maybe it's not a strawberry at all. Maybe it's white berry. And when you sing it, or when you eat it, you sing like Barry White. That's Barry White. Alright everyone, I found a giant slingshot. Should I take it and look for a giant rubber band to go with it? And a giant rock? And a giant Bart Simpson head? Like one of those, what you call them? Oh, dang, what's the things at the attractions? Like at Disney, the people that dress up in the suits. Mascots, like a giant Bart Simpson mascot head like that. That'd be cool, honestly. Now I'm thinking about it. It'd be like, like There's this band out there, a metal band called Gore. That's G, War. Gwar, yeah, Gore. And what they do is they dress up as these big aliens, and it looks like crazy. It's awesome to see, honestly. They use a bunch of fake blood and stuff to throw at people. Yeah, they're cool. But yeah, that's what I imagine. That's what I think of, like some kind of goofy mascot stuff like that, or brutal, more than goofy, but brutal. If I made a Disney dog, it'd be called Brutal the Poodle. That'd be pretty funny, I think. It'd be like a little poodle. One of those poodles with the kind of funny haircuts, you know, around their neck, around their head, or on top of their head, around their waist. Like that, you know, little puffballs. Or I don't know what you even call that haircut. But anyways, it'd be like that. And then the poodle would be like Scrappy-Doo. Bam, there you go, Disney. There's your Scrappy-Doo for your own version. Poodle, oh, what's it? What? So, that's funny. Of course I wouldn't record it, because it reminded me of AGP, Angry Grandpa. This old lady next to me in that same aisle, she left the aisle, and then next thing I knew, as I was leaving the aisle too, going the same way that she did to go to the cashier place, you know, she farted on her way out. It's funny. You know, she's lucky I'm an AGP fan, because if I wasn't, I'd probably mean mug her or something. I wouldn't, like, you know, do anything too drastic, but I would go, you know, something snobby, like. But I'm an AGP fan, so I gotta respect that crop duster, is what you call it. It's nasty as all heck, and I never done it to anyone, but heck. You know, she didn't look like she had another decade on her, so, you know, let her have her fun. That's what I was thinking in my head as I was laughing in my head. It was hard not to crack a smile from that. I didn't want to embarrass her at all. That was funny. It's funny how that works, right? I'm telling you all, you know, isn't this weird? Like, the music starts playing when I'm trying to teach you all, not teach you all, but like try to help explain to you all why CVS is so overpriced, this and that. And then I'm telling you, I told you all these exact words. The reason why I do this, the reason why they do this, they play the music once we start to, you know, expose their dirty ways and not allowing us to record at their stores anymore, basically, is because they're dirty people. And also because they don't want, the reason why they do that is because they know the older people that, you know, that will actually listen and care. They know if they can't hear what we're saying, well, boom. They knocked out our, you know, spreading awareness. It's crazy, right? And the craziest fact is, an old lady farted on me before I left the store. It's like, what the heck? I told you all, I'm doing this for the, you know, letting you all know that these gouging prices at the CVS store for food is so wild and outrageous, you know, because of the elderly people that can't really hear well. Or, yeah, those kind of people that, you know, they're so old that eventually they need some, you know, awareness. Young people need awareness. Old people need awareness. Even adults sometimes need awareness when it comes down to it. And the fact that CVS is willing to, like, silence that awareness just because it's about them exposing their stupid ways, does that make it right? I don't think so. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong, right? Me versus CVS. Obviously me. Well, am I not allowed to use my freedom of speech to say, I'm not recording people, you know, I'm not recording their assistant manager or their manager, even though I really dislike their way they're doing things at the store in my town. I don't want to even claim this town. In their town. But still. Yeah. Look at this. What? I got like some kind of weird, there it is. Right on my nose. It's whatchamacallit. Okay, so check this out. Got the Pringles, you just saw it just open. Smells like, you know, it doesn't really smell like Takis, but they do taste like Takis a bit. Just not as strong as flavor. But keep in mind, it's for healthier. Does that look like a full can to you? This is crazy, right? This is even less than the regular Pringles can. that's the crazy part. So hold on, let's see. The spiral, so it's down there. So I was wrong. I thought it went up to the talk, or I thought it went up to halfway line. No, it's up to this fuego line, basically. That's crazy, right? But hey, at least we got a lot of room for our trail mix now. Yeah, thanks CVS. Of course you're gonna want to sell this. At least when the grocery stores sell that, they put it on sale, you know. They know it's not filled to the top. They know that they don't want to price gouge you because they want you to get enough food to last. Look at that, two stops at CVS in the past 2 days. Yesterday it was 15 bucks. Today it's 30 bucks. So, yep, 45 bucks I spend on CVS. And you saw the food I got. It's not really much food, it's just snacks. 45 bucks on that? 4 Sprites? Only 4 Sprites? Ugh. Anyways, let's make our trail mix and end off this video. How about that? So I'm going to be adding the samurai chili flavored peanuts first. Need some scissors. Let me get scissors. It really sucks. I think that lady that farted on me in that store, basically, she didn't mean to fart on me, but, you know, I think she probably did because of the timing of me talking badly about CVS, and then, you know, her probably mishearing and thinking I'm talking bad about elderly people or something. I don't know. Maybe she did it on purpose. I'd hope not. But beautiful, right? Holy fuck. That's a spicy meatball. Oh my lord. The size of seasoning, the size of a peanut, just all seasoning hit my tongue right away and it stung. That's why I freaked out. It was stinging. It was like only 3-4 peanuts in there that I got. And all seasoning. Ugh. Whole mouthful. That time I was ready for it. It's good. It has like a lime flavor in the seasoning. A really strong lime flavor. You all know how I love my lime. My lemon lime. Alright, already the peanuts did not go to the bottom, which I was hoping for. Maybe if I give it a shake. I don't know if our container's gonna work. Ooh, maybe that did it. Let's see. Watch it even filled up even more. No, it's still at the same. It looks like the peanuts are like right at the side of the Pringles, you know, but they're not. They're just like they're stuck here. The peanuts are. They're stuck here. They won't go down. Wait, what if I do this? It's helping. It's helping. You gotta tap it. Ah. Hey. At least now you all know how to do your own trail mix. I think I got too much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, this ain't gonna fit in this can. There's no way this all fits in the can. If anything, I think I'll just keep the candy. I'll keep the candy out of it, if anything, because I don't think, yeah, definitely not all gonna fit. Alright, next we're gonna be adding our Taki hot nuts. Flair, chili pepper and lime. Some more. This is the chili pepper and lime trail mix. That's what this is. Heck yeah. This probably gonna be my favorite trail mix ever. And so on. Because you know they're not gonna make Takis could, as you can see, look at that. Samurai hot peanuts, some Takis peanuts, some Takis Pringles, and then just add something random like pretzels or something cheesy with it, and boom, Takis, you got a trail mix. Make a trail mix. Just don't use your first original chips in it. Those are very unhealthy. Man, I feel like I'm making like I can't even say that. I feel like I'm making something diabolical. That's what I'll say. Like I'm putting together technology. Let's try some of these. I never tried these before. crunchy. They're not the best. The flavor is very weak. Like, what the heck? Is that fake seasoning? It looks like Takis seasoning. It don't taste like Takis at all. The aftertaste, no, not even the aftertaste. It tastes old. CVS, maybe. Maybe they're just old. Alright, now let's top it off finally with the snack that smiles back, goldfish. Remember those commercials? Are you ready to see me do a triple kick flip on this? Those were so cool. The goldfish hopped on the toy car, got on the Hot Wheels track, got done a loop, gone off the ramp, then a flip in the air. I was like, that's how you do it, cool. And I was like, yeah, I want some goldfish. It always made me want to eat goldfish, those goldfish commercials. But they had nothing to do with the goldfish flavor or anything. It's just like, because you eat goldfish and they're just so plain, you know? They're just like a cheese cracker. But then you watch those commercials and they get you so hyped up. Holy crap, these are some big fishes. They weren't lying when they said mega. Look at this thing. Holy crud. I don't know what that was upstairs. Probably Bensonville pooting on me again. That's what they like to do. They like to eat bugs and poot on people. Good for you, you know. Be mad I don't want to join your little cult. I don't care. Dang, look at that. I topped it up. So how do we do this? I'm thinking I pour this in a bag and re-pour it in the cup, honestly. I don't know. Let me try giving it one more shake. Maybe that'll help. I doubt it, though. Yeah, it sucks. I could feel like there's like only 5 peanuts down there. Everything else is at the top. That sucks. It would fit in there. I just don't want to. Shake your body right. Work it all the time. I gotta stop before I get copyrighted again, probably. Man, I hope we don't get copyrighted for them playing music in that store while I was obviously recording. They only started when I started talking trash on them. Yeah. See, us YouTubers, we don't get respect. We really don't. At the end of the day, the only people we get respect from the people that help us with our YouTube videos and from ourselves. Honestly. The rest of the world, they said, try harder, try harder. They keep on pushing us off the ledge and saying, try harder, try harder. Why are you making us jump through so many hoops, you know? Are you that deceitful? Us YouTubers that try to do our job, you know, and next thing you know, we get messed with by corporations, big corporations too. Heck, Walmart, if they see me walking around with recording myself only in Walmart, and you all know the kind of content I make, I don't prank people, I mean prank my friends that come over. You know, I mean let people prank me. But even though I'm not a prankster, the camera scares them. And that's because of price gouging. They want to make sure, because what I think it is, they don't want their corporate to see the kind of prices they put on there. Expose them. One day you won't be able to stop us, and then as soon as we walk in there with the camera up, you have to know, turn off that music. We're working. Just as you're working here. Who pays them? Who pays them? Us. That's who. The civilians. Now, who really helps them? Do you see any commercials of CVS other than their pharmacy? Do you see any food commercials or candy commercials on CVS? No. But what you do see is us YouTubers going to CVS and buying this crap, even though it's overpriced and it's just close by. So yeah, why do we have to jump through hoops when we're helping them out when it comes down to it? They just don't like our help. We're looking out for the people way too much. They don't look out for the people like we do. That's what it comes down to. They view us as some kind of, sorry to say, but terrorists. I'm pretty sure there's other YouTubers out there that feel the same as me, that when you walk in the store, you feel like you can't record, right? You feel like you don't have the rights to record. Why? Why is it like that? Well, I just told you why. Price gouging. If you go to a store and you see the price is way too high, record it. Record it and tag the corporation in it. Because I'll bet you the top people, they have no idea what's happening in the store over there, you know? They don't know what the price, they don't go and check every day. They should have a person to do that, but they don't. They didn't think that far ahead. So now they got 100 stores out there, and even if they did, they'd have to hire like 50 people because, like I said, they got hundreds of thousands of stores out there. It'd be hard to keep on checking them every day. Of course, there's going to be some few bad eggs in those stores trying to price gouge their community. And the craziest part is this. The reason, not the reason, but for me spreading awareness about it, it would help them out in the long run. If they quit doing it, then they'd have less of a chance of getting kicked out of the town. Let's be honest. Eventually, people aren't going to keep putting up with it, and they're going to want to replace the store with a better store. That's how it goes. Hey, if we see a better store out there that does a better job, we will say, please come to us, and we will help you, you know? You could even replace this CVS because it screwed us up. There's times where it doesn't even give, the pharmacy don't even work. Not only is the food expired a lot of the time, but the pharmacy doesn't even work a lot of the time. Where it's like, oh, we don't have your prescription ready yet. Oh, you're gonna have to wait another hour or two. Or maybe even another day. Imagine that, having to wait another day for a medication you need to take daily. Shoot, that's what they done to me with my sleeping pills back when I used to take them. Man, every time I walk in that CVS, I look at that pharmacy and I shake my head and I nod and I think of you all. I say, I'm glad I'm not on those sleeping pills anymore. I mean, the insomnia, it sucks when it comes, but it doesn't stay forever, so. What does stay forever is that hurt of mistrust. When they tell me they don't got my medication, that hurts. Because you're telling me you're not prepared to give me what I need for my health. And at the same time, behind me, there's a bunch of food that 1/3 of it is expired and you're willing to sell to me still? That's mistrust. You hurt me. And it's not just me. But one day they'll find out, don't worry. One day they'll find out, every store will, not just CVS, every store. Right now you're on the chopping block. As more and more YouTubers become more and more successful and more helpful, for a big example, Mr. Beast. You know, you're going to have to realize you have to work with us. You can't keep working against us because you get extra few dollars in your pocket by scamming the town you're working in. If we scammed you all, we get thrown in prison. So how come it's not the same way for stores? Because they get to pick the price? But even though big corporations don't know about what kind of price they're setting, is that really allowed? Isn't that called a scam? Then, at that point, if this small store over here is making their new prices way high, and big corporation has no idea about them because they're in some kind of hidden town like mine, an unknown nobody town, don't you think that's a bit of a scam that they're pulling off in the long run? Just for a measly extra $5 for each item. It adds up. They're rich. We're not, though. We had to pay for that expensive food. So how'd that work out? How does that work out? Anyways, there's our trail mix. As you could see, we got the Takis crisp in there. We got some mega Goldfish bites. Smack that smiles back, goldfish. I love saying that. Hot nuts. Takis, that's such a funny thing to call. That's almond, blue diamond almond, the blueberry almonds. That's what I'm trying to think of. You should call it blue nuts, like Takis than hot nuts. See, it's not really, it's not supposed to be that bad of a thing. It's just supposed to like something fun to say. You meant blue nuts. You want to try some blue nuts? If we had that blue diamond, blueberry nuts, I think that'd be funny, and that'd be a big seller because of just the name alone. The blueberry almonds, they suck. They don't really taste that good. Well, I'm not a berry fan, or any kind of berry fan. Strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. I don't like berries, but even for a berry fan, I think they would say the same. It's not strong enough berry flavor. It's not really something, they really enjoy either. You might as well make it a funny name, Blue Nuts. That'll make it sellable. Not the taste. But it'll be like a gift gag, Like, hey, try these. Throw someone blue nuts and like, no take backs. You got blue nuts. Man, see, you're missing out, Blue Diamond. Or Diamonds, whatever your corporation is called. You're missing out. And then, finally, we got some Samurai chili flavored peanuts. All together, it's gonna taste fire. The thing is like, look, here's what I wished. I wish all the flavors would mix together on everything like trail mix does, But the only thing is, it's not really gonna do that. But unless if I grab all a handful and eat all that, then that'll mix up the flavors. But yeah, a little bit of whatever on here. That's Taki's goldfish right there. So, that's my trail mix. That was my walk. Oh, and that was me exposing a big corporation. Big bad wolf. As I'm a little piggy. Well, no, I don't like that term. Huh. I almost said, as I'm a little Goldilocks against big bad bears. Huh. That don't sound good either. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I'm the freedom fighter. Just like a firefighter, a fire starts and I'm there to pee it out. Okay? It's just that. There's no ill intentions to it, when it comes down to it. I'm looking out for the better of the future. I can't change the past for what mankind has done. I learned that over time. I really did. I wish I could. I wish I could go back in the future and, go solve every problem that we had to face. But I can't. But what I can do is try to help for the future. So that's what being a freedom fighter is like. Also, we ain't scared to get pushed back. We love it. We love it. It's part of our game. Anyways, with that being said, peace out. Stay awesome, everyone. Thanks for watching once again. A long walk video, I know. I hope you all enjoyed this, though, with the idea of making your own trail mix on the go. This is heavy, man. This is going to last me 3 days. Not going to lie. That's going to last me 3 or 4 days. I'm not going to be able, even if I do eat that in 2 days, I'm going to upset my stomach. So, yeah, keep that in mind. It's heavy. It's heavier than trail mix, I'll tell you that. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that in our walk, in the funny times, the bad times.